right, welcome to the fourth and final game of the evening, Refraction, Beyond the Mirror. Refraction is a first-person survival horror game about escaping the mansion, in capital letters, proper noun here, that has trapped you inside itself. The creature, once again, proper noun, is out on the hunt. Explore the house, find the runes and the altar, hide away from the creature, and use the mirrors to learn all of the secrets of the house to escape it. Right then. So,
At this juncture, I must raise an objection. Mirrors reflect light. They do not refract it, aside from the tiny bit due to the thickness of the glass between the mirror coating and the viewer.
duly noted. So refraction here. I suppose there's no soft way to say it, but have you played Amnesia? Have you played an indie horror title in the past 10 years or so? You've played this game then. Yeah, it's like every indie first-person horror game that I've played in a decade. Like, not necessarily a knock against it, but Refraction brings so little new to the table. Like, I would specifically bring up the first Amnesia game because it's borrowing a few tricks from that game. Specifically, the lantern, what you light with oil, what you find strewn about the place, and the tinder box, which you can use to light candles. Those are both things I saw in Amnesia. And once again, it talks about the creature. It's an unkillable monster that will chase you down, and you have to hide in closets to escape and outmaneuver and all that stuff. And the mansion itself looks okay. I'm like, the atmosphere, provided you have your gamma set correctly, is decent enough. Like, not sure if like the actual ritual it brings anything interesting to the table, because I got bored with this game. Like I said, it's a decent enough horror romp on its own, but it's just so fucking derivative. It's like it just could not hold my interest. Because I'm like, I played this game. I've played this game a few times now. And this didn't really bring anything interesting to the table. Not in terms of plot, story. Once again, going back to Amnesia, it doesn't have the physics or the puzzles that game had. It's just bog standard. And that's kind of where I end up. Not necessarily, it's not bad, though it is a fair bit unoptimized. At least it was for me. It's a Unity game, so you'll occasionally get that. Something happened with Petty here. The reason we're using footage here is the game broke on his end. Doesn't know why.
We're getting some really bad wind noise.
Like, as far as the
Adam, your
sound,
wind has reappeared.
Sorry. How about now?
Much better.
Better.
Yeah. As far as the audio, once again, it's decent. Although the opening menu music is way too fucking loud. Yeah. And yeah, that's about it. There's not a lot going on here that you haven't seen before. I don't know if I've belabored that point enough. But Refraction Beyond the Mirror clocks in at $7.99, which is a decent price in and among itself. About what you would see for a smallish indie horror title. It's just, I can't really recommend it as a game over, say, it's like just go buy Amnesia.
Especially on, typically around Steam sale time, Amnesia's really fucking cheap.
Yep. I mean, it's fairly old at this point. Like, I think it came out 2009.
Somewhere in there.
But, it's still, at least the first one, like a Machine for Pigs is very different in terms of its themes, if nothing else. And there is the new Amnesia Rebirth, but The Dark Descent is on time of recording here on sale for $3.99. I would recommend that.
Hell, you could probably get that and possibly another Amnesia game for the price of this.
You would, a Machine for Pigs. And if you have both Amnesia games, once again, I can't recommend this game after you're done because it's like a lesser version of it. Not necessarily bad, but almost white toast bland. Like, the creature isn't very scary on its own. It's just, there are so many other indie horror games that I would recommend. Like, something on this level I'd recommend above it is Quanarium, which we reviewed a few years back. That at least had Lovecraftian shit in it to enhance shit. This doesn't have anything interesting going for it. Unfortunate. So yeah, that'll about do it for Refraction here. So, the week ahead. Gonna be a light week, actually, because, the thing that we hoped wouldn't happen, happened. The guest that was scheduled for this week needed some time and needed a delay. So that happened, and unless I can find somebody in the next 2 or so days, we will be doing Let's Play Heaven's Vault Part 6. Right. So, no Friday show either this week. I have relatives coming in anyway, so not a good time to do it. And yeah, until Wednesday, I shall wish you good gaming.